So it's officially Season 9 of Apex Legends. We call it Legacy. But guys, for the first time ever, we have 4 shotguns in the game at the same time as floor loot. Like, what are we supposed to do? Like, we have the Mozam Cheeks, we have the EVA 8, we have the PK, and the Mastiff. Like, which one should I use? Which one's better? Like, it's stressing me out so much. It's so confusing. I don't know what to do. I guess I'll just have to watch the rest of this video. So we have 4 shotguns now. I think we should discuss them. So first of all, we have the Mozambique. What are we gonna say? Mozambique, it got 6 shots, but they took hammer points off. So, you know, it's not that bad early because it does have 6 shots now. But it's just not even comparable. It's one of those guns, you get off a drop, you use it if you have to, you toss it right after. So Mozam Cheeks, bottom tier of the 4 shotguns, you know? And going forward, now we're probably gonna go Mastiff. So Mastiff was very strong, and then it got its nerf, and then I think it somewhat got nerfed again inadvertently because the PK came back. So the PK being floor loot nerfed the Mastiff even more. I think the Mastiff falls in this like weird spot where it's not fast enough to compete with the EVA 8, and its power output is under the PK as well. So unless you're like just really cracked with the Mastiff, or like really love it, I wouldn't put it over the PK in the EVA. You know, that's kind of the thing. So hip fire on the Mastiff I found to be like 77, and the Mastiff down the sight was 88. And if anyone that is really good with the Mastiff, they'll tell you that you have to kind of do like the little spam kind of quick scope with the Mastiff, where you look quickly down the sight, so you like tighten the spread a little bit and really hit all your shots. So you'll be doing like 88 at that point. So that is, you know, lower than the 100 that it was doing before the nerf, but I think with just its slow-ish fire rate, which is just not as fast as the EVA, and it doesn't output as much damage as the PK, it kind of falls a tier under both of those other 2 guns. And then let's move on to, so we have the PK and we have the EVA, the 2 guns. These I think are the 2 top guns, and I think it might come down to personal preference. So let's talk about the PK first. I used to run the PK all the time back in the day. It was R9 PK. I think a lot of you that used to play Wraith, it was R9 PK for everybody. We saw that everywhere. So PK right now is hitting about like 90, 99 and 95 with the choke, especially if you're, you know, using the choke and you're tightening and you're like hitting all the little pellets of the shotgun. You're doing about 99 to 95, and I'm not counting headshots in any of this damage that I'm saying. It's just like all body shots. And then if you disable the choke, which a lot of people like, especially me, you know, you're doing about 88 to 90 at just like hip fire or down the sight. But the difference with the PK is definitely a not like down the sight shotgun. It's more of a hip fire shotgun versus like the Mastiff, which is definitely more of the like spam quick scope down the sight with the Mastiff. You get what I'm saying. Now let's talk about the EVA. EVA, you're doing about 63 body damage if you're hitting all your shots. 55, 63 is about what you're doing usually, but the fire rate is much higher on the EVA 8. So really you have, the PK is very much, and always has been, a very risk reward. If you hit your shots, you're gonna do close to 100 damage. If you know, you can really 2-pump someone, get them super low if your teammates are around. They're easy knocks if you know, hit a fat PK shot. But it does not shoot that fast, and if you miss a shot, usually again to hit the 99, 95, you're at very close range to the other guy. So if you miss your shot, that is huge punishment that they could deal to you. You know, you might get hit with 90, 95, 100 damage if you're close range and you miss your shot. So it's very much risk reward. Then let's go to the EVA. EVA shoots a lot faster, very much spammier, and you hit like 60-ish. But again, you can put out that damage faster. So this is where it really comes to just comfortability and how good you are with each one. PK is going to do a lot more damage, but if you miss your shots, you will get knocked, and that's always been the case with the PK. When it comes to the EVA, it allows you a little bit more room for error because you can spam a lot more shots. That is the difference. And let's get to my personal opinion. Since the PK's come back, I've struggled using it. I usually disabled the choke even when it was in the care package because I just hit more consistent shots that way. but I have been just like not hitting my shots with the PK. I don't know what it is. If it's just I'm not comfortable enough with it yet, or I'm not good. I don't know. But I'm just not very comfortable with it. And the Eva, even when it was still under the Mastiff, I did use the Eva a lot more. And recently I switched back to the Eva after the Mastiff nerf as well. And the Eva's still hitting for me, even as of a few days ago. The Eva's still hitting for me. And I know some people in chat have come in and be like, dude, the PK's just not hitting like it used to. And I'm like, yeah, like I don't know what's going on. I don't know if we're just not used to it anymore, or the Eva's just much better. But personally for me, I'm using the Eva right now. Maybe as the season develops, I'll start liking the PK and hitting my shots again. But for now, guys, that's really my analysis of the 3 and the Mozambique, the 4th shotgun, currently floor loot. So remember to, guys, like and subscribe. Remember to stop by the live streams. Hope you guys enjoy this video, and I'll see you guys on the next one.